Hi, I'm Sandal, and almost 2 years ago, after surviving the most difficult season of my life, I was inspired by a YouTuber, sold most of what I owned, and bought a Toyota Prius to move into. Well, that turned out to be the best decision I ever made. So thank you, Nikki Delventhal, for making that YouTube channel, and thank you all for joining me and Mercy Cat on our epic adventures. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss us. Thank you all for being here. Last week, we left off at Glass Beach with me returning all the pieces that I found. And then we were headed to the Redwoods. We're in Northern California, up in the Redwoods in Humboldt, California, Humboldt County, which I've always heard a lot of things about. Apparently there's more artists in Humboldt County than any other county in California, which is really cool. Another really cool thing is I went for a walk yesterday, and 9 out of 10 plants, like I used a plant identifier on every single plant that I walked by, and almost all of them were edible. Like, how cool is that? So we're getting ready to go to this place called Mystery Hill, and I'm so excited. This is the place that the show Gravity Falls was inspired from. So there's like a little miniature train ride and like a gravity vortex spot. So we should get some really cool footage there. Also gonna do the Avenue of the Giants, the Redwoods. So I'm really excited about that. So the Avenue of the Giants is some of the tallest redwoods in the country outside of the ones that are in Redwood National Park. So we're getting ready to go see those and take a look at some of the cool trees in this Mystery Confusion Hill place. I'm so excited. So let's go. So it said, I'm driving down the highway and about to get off on the scenic bypass for the Avenue of the Giants. And there was a sign that said, Vista Point for the Avenue of the Giants. So let's go check it out. My goodness. This is the world's tallest freestanding chainsaw carving. Wow. It's pretty crazy big. Holy cow. Take a look at these trees. Yahweh, wow. Oh, wow, look. Look. They're carved into the tree. They say this is what Gravity Falls was modeled after. Take a look at that. And then the Gravity House. If you don't know the show Gravity Falls, there you go. Hello. Are you the greeter? Are you the greeter? Hi. So that kitty will act as your Mercy Cat stand-in for the remainder of this video. Mercy was back at the hotel chilling while I was at Confusion Hill. Okay, guys, now's your chance. Go ahead and write in the comments which thing you think it is as to why the gravity house exists. It's all the Gravity Falls stuff. All right, let's go to the Gravity House. Dun, dun, dun. This is a fun little course. Dun, dun, dun. Note your body automatically leans to keep balance with gravitational pull as you pass through the area. Like the whole thing is leaning sideways right now. Wait, what is happening? Well, I'm gonna fall. Whoa! Literally leaning over. That is uphill. That looks uphill anyways. Wow! I can't even get to it. Whoa! Well, that was crazy cool. Wow. I don't know what I just experienced. Confusion Hill. Oh my God. That, like, what? What? If things weren't strange enough already, there's a very large human hand sticking out of the side of that tree. It's time for a snack because I'm hungry waiting on this train. We still got like a 40-minute wait on the train. So let's see here. All right. Fries it is. Wow, I just ordered my food. Went to sit down and looked up and saw the sign. 1,200-year-old elbow tree. Look at this beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm waiting on my train ride. And then we'll leave here and go to the Avenue of the Giants. I should have eaten something healthy on the way. I almost stopped at 2 cafes because I was craving like a veggie sandwich, and I didn't. And when I got here, I saw all they had was junk food, and I didn't want anything to do with any of it. And then I started walking around, started feeling lightheaded. So I'm eating cheese fries. Get to have fun too. I can't believe there's a 1,200-year-old tree next to me. It's so big. And look at this Stellar J. Hey, baby. Hey, buddy. I've been seeing Stellar J's all over the place. They're so cool. I never even knew what they were. I had to look them up. All aboard. We just got called to load the train. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. All aboard to the train. I hear there's quite some stairs to get to this train. Mountain train. Ooh, mountain train ride. Here we go. That was the gravity house. Look at that, how it looks like it's leaning. Actually, it doesn't look like it. It is leaning.
Early 1900s, they started out using misery whips and double bit axes. I read somewhere down below that it could take up to 2 weeks to take one of the big trees down using primitive tools like that. And I can tell you, the name misery whip, that's an appropriate name for that particular piece of equipment. After several different tries, I just threw it down and said, oh, there's got to be something wrong with that saw. I found out later there's nothing wrong with the saw. It was operator error. I didn't know what I was doing with it.
I think this tree is shaped like a heart. Check this out. Look! It's a heart! Oh, we're going through a tree! We're going through a tree!
place called a tap root. Redwoods don't have a tap root. So the deepest you're going to find a root mass on redwoods is between about 6 and 9 feet deep. That's pretty shallow for a 300-foot tall tree. Those things should be falling down a lot more often than they do. But they got a few tricks up their mark to get around that. One, if that tree's 200 feet tall, the roots go out over 200 feet in all directions. If it's 300 feet tall, the roots are out over 300 feet. It also helps that they hold hands underground. So if one tree leans a little bit, the others can kind of hold it in spot. Now, obviously,
So how long you been doing this?
I've worked driving this train for about 8 years now.
You had extensive knowledge on trees, so I'm assuming you've
I
been...
worked state parks up here for about 6 years.
What is the connection with this place and Gravity Falls? Did they actually design the show after this place? So how did that go about? Like,
when he was a kid, Alex Hirsch,
okay,
his family used to come up through this area and they visited all these places. And that's where he was drawn from, was childhood memories. I've met Alex.
Oh, wow.
I got a picture of him in my phone sitting down there behind the counter wearing the fez and the suit, playing with chocolate gold coins that we used to sell. And that's what he told me.
So it's part of his childhood memories that made him write
That's
the show.
what the show was derived from.
That's so
Us
cool.
and the Oregon Vortex.
That is so cool. That is so cool, because my nephew introduced me to Gravity Falls, so I watched it one day, and I'm like, wait, this is a cool show.
My granddaughter was a big fan of the show, and when they were here, you saw the playbills in the picture down there of the Gravity Falls. They personalized one of those playbills to Sylvia from so-and-so, Alex Hirsch. She just turned 25 or 26. She still has it on the wall.
That's so cool.
And that's when the show was originally
I was going to say, how long ago did the show was it made? Because I just found out about it a few years ago.
It's been doing it a long time.
Wow.
It's in reruns right now. That's what you're seeing now, is reruns.
I didn't even realize. My nephew told me to go look it up, and I went and looked it up. I didn't even know. So it's an older show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Last question.
Yes.
What do you think is the reason for the house? Like, what personally? Just what do you think?
Number 4.
Which was, I remember reading them.
Buried alien computer.
A buried alien
computer. It's just me and my humor.
I love that you know which number it was.
Oh, I've been working here 19 years. So
because there's like 5 or 6 options there, right?
7.
7, okay.
And the Vortex Research Group came in and tested all the places around the U.S. that are like this.
Okay.
Out of about 14 places like this, they came up with 8.
Like
yes.
This?
They came, look it up in vortexmaps.com.
Okay.
They came up with 8 that they consider magnetic vortex anomalies. This is one of the 8. Santa Cruz Mystery Spot is one. The Oregon Vortex is one. There's one in Montana, one in South Dakota, 2 in Michigan, and 1 in North Carolina. There used to be 1 in Wisconsin, but it got turned in, it was out to Lake Delton. And years ago, I was watching the Weather Channel, and Lake Delton, somehow the state got a hold of this property and bulldozed their gravity house and put a freeway in, and then shortly...
A freeway where the gravity house?
And then shortly after that, the levee blew out on the lake and washed the freeway and sent some 3-story houses floating down.
I'm thinking, couldn't that mess with traffic? Or like, that's crazy to put roads over a vortex like that. There's no telling.
But that was Lake Dalton, Wisconsin.
Wow.
It was the Dells. That's
so there's
where
one
that
in North
was.
Carolina?
Yeah.
Never heard
Blowing
of that.
Rock.
Okay.
Blowing Rock, I think it's Blowing Rock, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Okay,
But it's blowing.
Uh-oh. Time to work.
315, gotcha.
Hold on. Is this a firebug? Let's see. No, I'm not a firebug. So this little rock building station or balancing station was in the kids' play area. And as you can see, I decided to be a kid, which I have been a lot lately, like a lot, everywhere. I've been playing, and I think it's absolutely wonderful. Hey, Ma! What do you want?
Hey, what's all that racket?
Once again, if you got a ticket for the 3:15 train,
Where's Wilbur?
please make your way to the depot. Go to
I
your
just
left,
want to stop. When can we go to the bathroom?
follow it all the way down to the end of the red gate.
Hey,
Push the red gate
cut it
open,
out!
make your way up the steps to the depot.
Wow. Okay, we're supposed to stand inside the circle, which I'm in. I'm supposed to face the person that we don't have. Close your eyes and turn clockwise 3 times. Open your eyes and see where you land facing each other. Okay, so we're going to see where we land. This is where we are. Closing my eyes. And I'm going to turn clockwise 3 times. So if you get dizzy, if I were you, I would look away. Be baby, look away. Okay, it's 1. It's probably 2. And I think that's 3. Let's see where I am. Oh, I'm pretty close. I'm dizzy as all get out. Hey, what are you pointing at? You talking to me? Look, there's a trail. I don't mind if I do. Stop. Now we go back. This place is so cool. Thumbs up. I would definitely come here. Bring your kids. The Gravity House is just absolutely crazy. And the train ride with John was very informative and really cool. He really knows his stuff about Redwoods and stuff. So yeah, give this place a check out on your road trip. I definitely would if I were you. There's a cool playground for the kiddos too, just in case you were curious if there was a place for your babies. One more time, just so you see I did that. Yeah, I did that. Hee hee. My work. I know you all think it's a joke, but apparently Bigfoot's taken pretty serious around here with, this is a list of the locations and descriptions of the most credible sightings of Northern California. Anyone traveling these roads should keep a map of these hotspots handy. Please report any future sightings. Wow. Literally. Recent sightings with special notes.